British lady at Victoria Station, and right now I'm waiting for the train at 11:10. We're waiting to go to Faversham, Kent on platform number 1 here at Victoria Station, and just wait another few more minutes for the train to come. It's only an hour away from Victoria Station down to Faversham, Kent, which is absolutely wonderful. So as you can see, guys, this is the train station. So here it is in all its splendid glory, although platform number 1 train hasn't yet arrived, but here it is, guys. This is the station. So do stay tuned for the rest of the video, guys, where I'm going to be walking around Faversham and possibly going to a tea shop and having some scones and some lovely tea. It'll probably be my 4 o'clock tea. We're going to go into a tea room at around 4 o'clock, and maybe a souvenir shop if Faversham has any. Alright guys, stay tuned, my tour guide. Hello guys, I'm on the train here on platform 2. I almost got on the wrong train, heading to Faversham, Kent. Almost went on platform 1 when I wasn't supposed to, but luckily the train director clarified where I was supposed to go, which platform I was supposed to go on. So here's the train, guys. This is the South Eastern Express going down to Kent. So guys, do stay tuned as the train ride for 2 people on off-peak time costs £50 for 2 adults.
I choose you. Chugga.
Yes, and that's my tour guide talking, being very random and being very strange when we almost got on the wrong platform. The tickets don't actually say what number we're supposed to go on, what platform number, so quite confused. Let's see.
Oh wow.
Here's my train tickets, guys, see? And it doesn't say anything about which platform number we're supposed to go on. So it is a bit confusing. Well, it's good that it's a refund here. If we had missed the train, we still could have gotten a refund. You would have had to pay a fee, but you still would have gotten your refund back. So that's decent. With Greyhound in Canada and with Via Rail, you can't get a refund unless you call 3 days in advance. Refunds are much better over here. Faversham. There we go, guys. So do stay tuned for the rest of the trip, accompanying the British lady to her heritage and where her mom grew up in Faversham, Kent. And I'd show you my tour guide, but he's currently on his phone right now. Now all of a sudden he wants to be filmed when he's off his phone. Well, I'll show you what he looks like. There's a scary tour guide looking very disinterested. Alright, bye guys, stay tuned. Bye-bye.
Have you seen the train?
Look at this, you're missing out.
Share my energy.
Yeah, some of the trains.
Could be alright.
Very great. Just on the water.
Did you see any of it? Or just
Yeah, it popped out. It's a bit cool island.
Hi guys.
Visiting from Canada.
So we're currently from Faversham. He is, I'm not.
I'm from Florida.
Oh, lovely.
God.
My mom's from here. My mom grew up in Faversham.
Oh, it's
You're from
adorable.
Canada.
Well, I've lived there for a few years.
I'm from Canada.
But my mom's
Yeah.
I
British.
used to live in Toronto and Vancouver.
No.
Oh, really?
I'm from Toronto. I was going to move to Vancouver and then decided, you know what? I want to see the world, so... What is that bidding my master?
Here we are in Faversham, the lovely town where my mom grew up, and she told me to visit St. Mary's Church and the Arden house where apparently a ghost lived belonging to Thomas Arden or something like that. So we're going to go exploring. You see Faversham behind me? There's a sign, guys, so stay tuned as we're going to be going to St. Mary's Church and seeing other quaint places in this lovely little town here. And here's my tour guide. Right, even though you're not really from here.
Just the muzzle, it's at work.
Hello guys, so this is the main street here in Faversham, Kent. We're currently downtown on the main street here in Faversham. And we just walked up. This is Preston Street, guys. This is beautiful, beautiful Preston Street right now, and my tour guide is going to help me film. Thank you. Oh, I put on my satchel. So we're going to go down the street where we forgot to film earlier. Just quickly, showing guys everyone the shops. There's a Superdrug and a Boots, just like there would be.
We can hit it on the way back.
No, quickly. We're not going to take long. Just a second. I sang for you and I waited for you at the train station. So this is Aussie's Fish Bar. We're thinking about stopping into these cafes for a 4 o'clock cup of tea. This is the off-license place where they've got everywhere, confectionery. And this is, of course, beauty and hair salon, nothing too exciting. I did manage to stop by in a beautiful jewellery shop to get myself a lovely cross necklace for 25 quid. Business centre, looks like a lot of health foods and supplements, guys. And the hobby shop is where they've got a lot of figurines for only 25 quid compared to Canada where it's a lot cheaper here. So, soirees, cocktail bar and lounge. Oh dear. There's the rubbish.
Yep.
And we've got the Faversham furnishing further up. And we've got the best kebab and pizza house. It's a very quaint town, Faversham, guys. I think it's got like less than a few thousand people. Anyway, guys, stay tuned as we're going to go and head over to Arden House in 34 Abbey Street, where my mom used to live back in the 1960s. Toodaloo! All right, touring.
Good.
This is the tour of St. Mary's Church here in Faversham, guys. St. Mary's Parish Church of St. Mary's of Charity, Faversham.
This wonderful gentleman has offered to tell us a little bit about the church as you're walking around.
A very nice gentleman indeed, yes.
Well, we'll see about that.
All right. All right.
The church itself has got many different ages attached to it. The main parts, the chancel and the two transepts, they're 11th century.
Oh wow, that's amazing history.
And the only part this end is the west wall, which is also part of that era.
Okay.
This main nave was rebuilt in 1750.
Oh wow, okay.
Reason being it had a central tower, and it was it had a fire in it. It became very unstable. And the people of the town at that time decided it would be better to pull it down. While they were doing it, they would rebuild the complete nave.
Okay.
The nave was designed by George Dance, who actually was the architect for Mansion House in London.
Oh, okay, interesting.
So quite prestigious.
I haven't been to Mansion House just yet.
Have you not?
No, not yet.
And also in that same area of London is a church in St Dunstan's in the east.
St Dunstan's.
Which is near the Tower of London.
Okay,
And the reason I mentioned that was because at the end of this rebuild in 1790, somebody gave us £3,000.
Oh wow.
To build a new tower on the end.
Oh, that's very generous.
And the spire that we now have was taken from Christopher Wren's St Dunstan's in the east.
Okay.
Which still stands today.
Okay.
That and Newcastle Cathedral is a very similar design. So there's only really 3 of this open work spire.
Oh, okay. Very interesting. Okay.
The reason that design was chosen because it is so open, and back in the 16th, 17th, 18th and 19th century, the whole town was surrounded by gunpowder works.
Ah, okay.
And gunpowder works, you tend to get accidents and explosions.
Of course, yeah.
Which was part of the reason that the central tower was damaged. Because
Okay.
of all the explosions going on, and
Oh,
the
well.
waves and everything else.
Okay.
And so this open works bar was chosen for that reason, and it proved its worth in 1916
Okay.
when we had a massive explosion in a gunpowder works,
Oh, wow.
killing about 120 people.
This is around World War II?
What? Second?
Second?
The First
The
World
First World War,
Yeah,
okay.
1916.
Wow, okay.
And there was no damage done whatsoever.
Wow.
So it proved its worth.
Okay. Oh, that's incredible.
Now the other parts of the church which are probably of interest in is the painted column,
Okay,
which is
yep.
over here.
Great.
That was 13th century.
Oh, wow, okay.
How it escaped the Reformation, we just don't know.
The Protestant Reformation.
Yes.
Okay, right, that's, yes.
Once
okay.
Henry VIII decided to break away from Rome, of course this would have been a Roman Catholic church at that time,
Okay.
and somehow it escaped the desecration and vandalism of his workmen.
Oh, okay. Very interesting.
Some of the other columns have still got traces of pigment.
Okay.
So it wasn't the only one.
Okay.
It's the only one that's
Okay.
managed to survive.
Wow, it's fascinating. Okay. So this is now an Anglican church, correct?
This is an Anglican
Yes, that's what I
church,
said,
quite
yeah.
right,
My
yes.
mum told me, yeah. Okay. But originally
There
Catholic.
are sort
Yep.
of examples of that it was a Roman Catholic church
Yeah.
with the small altars around.
Yeah, I can
different
see
parts
that.
of the church.
Yeah.
We also have a royal burial here,
Oh, wow.
reputedly
Okay.
King Stephen,
Okay.
who was actually buried with his wife Matilda and son Eustace in the abbey, which was at the back of this church.
Okay.
He died in 1150.
Okay.
And, as I say, was buried in the Royal Mausoleum there. After the sorry, I'm searching for the word again. Desecration of the abbeys,
Okay. Yep.
and it was left in ruins. Some local rascals decided they knew where there were some lead coffins, so
Oh,
they dug them up.
Oh, dear.
And,
Okay.
the bones were scattered around the field at that time, and when it was discovered that they had been dug up, they were reinterred in our Trinity Chapel in the corner there.
Okay. Very interesting.
Now that has never been proved or disproved, but if ever the authorities wanted to look further into it and open the tomb, then we have a descendant who claims to be a descendant of King Stephen.
Wow. Okay.
So the DNA would be there to
Oh, wow.
prove or disprove it.
Very interesting. Through ancestry, I guess.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Wow. That's where the Bible's read, the pulpit, I guess?
The lectern,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, the eagle,
Okay. Interesting.
carrying the word of God
All right. Yeah.
to the people.
Okay. Interesting. Have you recently reopened for services?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We opened again Palm Sunday actually.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
So only for a Sunday. Today
Yeah.
we open also on a Wednesday.
Okay.
From 11 till 2 for private prayer.
Okay.
And
That's
of course
great.
we get people like yourself come in for a look.
Okay.
Which is, normally we were always open every day.
Yeah.
But because of COVID,
Yeah.
we've not been able to.
I see.
We've been locked up.
So is this under the Church of England? Is it under the Church of England?
I think so.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
Although a lot of the non-conformists,
Okay.
that they restrict themselves as well.
Okay.
And of course, because we're such a large church, the largest in Kent actually,
Oh wow. Okay.
largest parish church that is. Because obviously there's a couple of cathedrals that are bigger.
Yeah. Of course. Okay.
But we are able to distance ourselves
Of course.
legally. So,
Big building. Yeah. Okay. So I guess that's all there is to see. Yeah.
welcome.
Great. Thank you. It's great.
And the Zurich chords in the chancel there,
Yeah.
they are reputedly come from the Abbey,
Okay.
because that would have been the only place around here that would have had Miseric or use for it.
Okay.
Miseric chord.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Guess sometimes they speak up there, sometimes.
Yes, in the
Okay.
pulpit.
Yeah, pulpit,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Although nowadays most modern priests tend to preach from the floor.
Oh, interesting.
I
Yeah.
don't know why,
Okay.
but
Okay.
occasionally it gets used.
Right. Okay. So they broke the tradition.
Yeah. they
Okay.
have.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Well, guys, this is the end of the tour of St. Mary's Church here in Faversham. This is the end of the parish tour. And there's my tour guide. Do you want to say anything, tour guide? Goodbye. Toodaloo. Thank you guys for watching, and check out further videos on Kent. This is the map, guys, of Faversham, Kent. Yes. So we're following the map and heading to somewhere down there, that way, that direction, guys.
On the way back.
Yeah, we're going to Arden House first.
Yep.
So, guys, we're currently going to Arden House here in Faversham, Kent, guys, trying to see the ghost of Thomas Arden. I believe that's how you pronounce it.
Correct, there's gonna be ghosts!
Alright, yeah.
Snacks,
Yeah, you need to correct my pronunciation if I didn't pronounce Thomas Arden's last name correctly. So we're heading down towards, we're already on Abbey Street, are we not?
Yep.
So this is lovely Abbey Street. Quite a long street. So my mom lives at 34 Abbey Street. Do you see the house numbers, the unit numbers? Is it saying 34 yet? I can't see. 13. So we're right at the bottom of Abbey Street, guys. So this is very interesting, very quaint street filled with lots of little flats. Lots of little... This looks like Pioneer Village. This reminds me of Lang Pioneer Village in Canada, actually. The way that the streets are designed, it looks so picturesque, wouldn't you say? Yes, tour guide, picturesque, right?
It's different.
Exactly, very different from anything you'd see in North America. The only sort of place that I've been to that reminds me of history and has this colonial look to it is Williamsburg, Virginia. Williamsburg, Virginia has a lot of clapboard houses, just like this place. So it sort of reminds me of Colonial Williamsburg in America.
By the way,
Yes, so,
when that's off.
I'm not turning this off, what is it?
I said when it's off.
For what?
I'll talk that.
Arden's house. There's Arden's house. Right here, guys. This is beautiful Arden's house. The British lady in EmzDiary at Arden's house. So somehow I'm trying to find an entrance into this place, if we're able to, that is, and if it's not closed.
You forget who you're talking to.
So, got the clapboard housing here. Very
In about 50 minutes you can call your
interesting.
mom.
Yeah, I've already sent her photographs. I've called my mom.
There.
I sent my mom photographs.
Right across the street.
I can't see. What is 34?
35, 34, 36.
Where's 34? I can't see.
That one.
That's 34. So where's 34 there?
Yep.
So here's 34 Abbey Street, where my mum used to live, guys. This is Abbey Street at its finest. And I'm going to be phoning my mom and telling her that I'm at the place where she used to live when she was an 11-year-old. Not sure who's living here now. It's just called the Glove House now. I don't don't think anybody lives in here. I think it's just a tourist attraction, honestly.
Yep, so that's what it looks like.
That's what it looks. Neighborhood Watch, Globe House. I don't think you can just knock on it. I'm not sure how that
It
works.
might be a house. There's a dog in there, but
What a strange looking house. I'm gonna take a picture. You gotta take a picture of me in front of this. It doesn't even look like there's anybody in here. What's happening?
I'm giving assistance as best I
think
can.
that means,
Glad you're good here for like an hour or two.
no, I think you can stay after 10, it's unlimited. That's my take on it.
I'm getting some Mountain Dew, please. I'm very thirsty. Which one's mine again? Black one. Oh.
Oh, let's investigate this further.
Okay, well let's go inside the Arden house then.
I don't know if we get into the Arden house. But
Oh, I
we get
figured.
close. All right. Good luck.
$80. Okay. That's cool.
I think it's someone's house, though.
Uh-oh.
Hi, we're coming to ask about the house, and then we saw the punching bag and realized this might be someone's house now.
Yeah, although it's a pretty historic building, you can also use the rest of the one.
Okay, well my mum used to live across the street from here.
Oh,
So,
Yeah, sorry about that. Didn't mean to kind of intrude.
no, that's fine.
So-
Where are you from about?
Canada.
My mother's from Illinois, so.
Oh,
oh,
right on.
that's cool.
I'm William, this is Emily. She's local, but
My mum's British, my dad's Canadian. So,
Yeah, a bit of odd accent.
a little bit, yeah.
So this, I don't know if you know, but this of course is part of the old Abbey. You probably saw something out there.
Yeah.
Near the gatehouse. It's sort of, as you can see, it's very much sort of like a Frankenstein monster of a house, whereby you have the red brick here. This whole street was actually a slum in about the 50s.
do you mind if we record and you give us a little...
My parents probably know a bit more than I'll ask them. So
I won't show your
And again,
face.
sorry for intruding.
I won't show your face.
No way in there.
Obnoxious but effective.
Rude. Interrupting me.
Technically breaking in.
Sorry, I can tell you now.
Sorry?
I can give you the whole info.
Okay.
Flip around and go ahead.
Alright. Hold
Thank you
this,
very much.
please.
Appreciated.
What was your name?
Augustus Redman.
Oh, it's lovely to meet you. Hello guys, so I'm touring the Thomas Arden house, which is very infamous here in Faversham, Kent. One of the wonderful attractions that brought me here in the first place.
I just found out about this like 5 minutes ago.
Right, so my mum used to live across the street in the Globe house. So, continuing on.
This entire street, Abbey Street, famously of course now one of the best kept medieval streets in all of Britain.
Noted.
It's known. The entire street was a slum a few decades ago, and this house was very much falling apart, almost scheduled for demolition, but the residents of the family all pulled in and financially and essentially saved it. Of course, this is the house where Thomas Arden lived and was probably murdered, almost certainly murdered as a matter of fact. A lot of history, yeah. As you can see here, there's very much the original medieval stonework there. There's one or two original windows left, one out of view near the top, around the back there, and this.
Okay, okay, lovely.
And I don't know if you want to take a look around here.
Okay.
Because, I don't know if you know this, but of course, these two were of course part of the same building.
Okay.
And of course, there was of course a phantom door there.
Oh my goodness.
Connected to a part of the Abbey place that was here.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Anything else you'd like to ask?
Do you ever hear ghost sounds at night?
Yeah, I was going to ask, what's it like to live in a ghost house?
I moved here when I was quite young, my family and I, and so of course by nature of being young I was of course spooked. But nothing serious, no.
Okay, interesting. guess being an old house, you'd hear a lot of creaks at night when you walk around.
Oh, no, too many.
I figured, yeah.
Though the previous owner, it has been privately owned, and it is still privately owned. However, the person who owned it died around 1999, and instead of passing it to any member of his family, he left it to the Faversham Society in his will.
Oh.
And of course,
Okay.
when we decide to move out, this will probably, or almost certainly, become some sort of a museum, heavily renovated.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Very interesting. Okay. Oh. No more questions at the moment.
I'm good, thank you very much.
Yeah.
If I had any quid, I'd hook you up, man. But yeah, you should have like put a sign out and be like, I give tours for money.
Oh, you all have a good
Hello, lovely. So the British lady is calling it a day here at Faversham, Kent. Just wanted to say thank you all for watching my videos and for checking out Faversham, Kent. Please like or dislike this video, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to ring a ding ding bell, the notifications, to turn on the notifications and stay regularly updated on my frequent travel vlogs here in the UK, North America, and hopefully the rest of Europe coming soon. Have a great rest of your day. Toodaloo! So this is the end, guys. I'm going home. It's forecast to rain very soon, so I'm leaving Faversham, deciding to go back to London sooner now because of the rain and everything else. So just thought I'd update you guys. Instead of leaving at 9 o'clock in the evening like I had originally planned, I am leaving Faversham at around 7 o'clock, 7:30 instead, actually 7:41. I think the train's coming around 7:57, so I've got a few more minutes to wait, but I can't really hold off the rain much longer. I'm hoping to make another trip to Kent when the rain holds off and we finally get another sunny day, especially with the rain coming the next week and a half. It's going to be raining for the next 7 to 8 or 9 days, so can't really travel much outside of London until the rain cools off. I'd love to camp out when the rain stays away, but in the meantime, stay tuned for more camping adventures. Camping is for sunny days, in my opinion. Hi guys, we're currently going home on the train, leaving Faversham, arriving at London. So here's the window, guys. It's dark out, yeah, you can tell it's very dark. I can see your reflection in the window. So thank you for tuning in to my Faversham vlog, and stay tuned as I will be doing more videos on the UK in the future. We are on the Southeastern Express and we were actually held up by a bunch of teenagers who got drunk.
Teenagers would be using the word loosely.
Who, yeah, basically decided to sneak on the train without paying for tickets.
Baby teens.
14-year-olds, 13-year-olds, not even, and the way that they were dressed, my goodness. Anyway, enough said on that. They kept the train waiting almost an hour, selfish people, inconveniencing the rest of the train, all because they decided to sneak on without paying for a ticket, and someone got into a drunk fight, and a boy ended up with a black eye because someone punched him in the face for being stupid. So that held up the train, so hence why I'm not getting home now until closer to 10 o'clock because of that. Meanwhile, we got on the train at 7:41 and it was almost a 2-hour train ride because of those people. Normally only an hour train ride. I think we waited for almost an hour, didn't we? I'm going to say an hour, almost. 45 minutes for those people.
Yeah, it was time.
Anyway, it was quite interesting because I did get some reading in, which I'm not complaining about. I'm glad I got some reading in because you can't always go on the phone on the train because there's no data. I have 0 bars of reception on my phone right now, so... What game are you playing? Yeah, that's cool. Okay.
You're zooming in way too close.
That's fine. Anyway, toodaloo, guys. I must have pressed a button by mistake. Whoopsie.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I pressed a button by mistake. It wasn't like that at the beginning. Bye-bye, guys.